idea and the business you choose to do. Consider a new role. Find an entrepreneur in you. Take risks. Crave for the new. Build new relationships. Find new energy to break all barriers. Become one with your idea, your passion, and belief. Well, since 1999, we have partnered and nurtured more business relationships than any other company. Helping entrepreneurs explore new businesses is not just what we believe in, it has always been who we are. Since Gaurav packed his bags and left off in search of the extraordinary, we have opened and put more businesses on a growth path than anybody else. And the best thing about growth is that it never stops knocking on the doors of successful people. Successful people who are always looking for the right opportunity. We all get a moment with that opportunity. And right now, somewhere around you, right here, there is an opportunity waiting just for you. An opportunity that could lead you on your path for the rest of your life. As franchise Indians every day, everything we do is creating an opportunity for you. Because your growth is our business.
Hi, am I audible? Ruchika. All right, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Today's brand is Donne Biryani. Donne Biryani is a popular and traditional biryani dish from Karnataka, particularly from Bangalore. It is unique compared to other type of biryani due to its preparation method and ingredients and the presentation. It is generally served in a small, leaf called dona, right? And that's the reason why its name is Donne Biryani. Today we have Ruchika. She will be representing the brand, and she will take us through with all the details about the brand and the business opportunity. Ruchika, am I audible to you?
Yes, yes, Bharat.
All right. Okay. So before we start the presentation and share the further brand details, I would like to inform you that the viewers will also have an opportunity to ask their queries about the brand and the business opportunities. I would like to request you all to please keep on posting all your queries into the Q&A box to make this session more interactive. We will take up all your questions post the brand presentation. Right. So before we start, Ruchika, would you like to share the PPT brand presentation? Would you like to try this, or you want me to do
Uh,
it?
yes, if you could do that, Bharat.
Okay, just give me a second. Okay, so I will be sharing the brand presentation. Give me a second. And I would also give you the command in case if you is it visible to you all?
Yes,
Perfect. Yes, Ruchika.
great. Thank you, Bharat. Hi, everyone. So, as Bharat introduced, today we are presenting Donne Biryani Palace among ourselves. So if you guys are based in Karnataka, I'm sure you would have already heard about the brand. This is a very popular brand in Karnataka, which is very rooted to the deep history of this place. The unique identity about the brand is the preparation of the biryani that they do. it has very special masala that they create, which includes green chilies, coriander, mint leaves, and it gives that distinctive taste. In fact, there is a conception here that whenever we see a similar preparation, that comes to our mind that it is definitely from Donne Biryani. So this is the conception people here have with this brand. I mean, it really has a deep heritage value, right? So if we move on further, so we would introduce to the founders of this brand, um, Mr. Sachin Gowda and Mr. Varun Gowda. So they incorporated Donne Biryani in 2018, and it was established to give a very high, rich in experience, a culinary experience to the people of Karnataka, and now they obviously want to move ahead. It The idea to inculcate this brand and start this brand to give that authentic you know atmosphere of home experience, because because of the trends that has been going on. I mean, they wanted to give a good dining experience of a meal to the families. So that is why, I mean, this is one of the good brands that we might have. So if we move to our menu, they cater to a lot of vegetarian and non-vegetarian options. They wouldn't want to leave any sector out. So it includes biryani, obviously, that's a star product. Then we have chicken starters, we have mutton starters, we have veg options as well. Apart from that, to complete the whole palette, we have starters and beverages and ice cream in the desserts in the last, right? So that includes fruit salad and all the other, flavors of the ice cream as well. Um, so, what can we so we will come to the experience of the brand further. For now, let's look at the retail scope, like, what is the current market trends going on for the food industry, right? So, as we had valued in 2023, the food industry, the Indian food service industry was valued at 46 billion USD, which is expected to reach at least 80 billion by 2028, right? Considering all the trends, which is a total of increment of 11.2%. Um, so now we have seen that there is a very strong demand in tier one, two, three. In fact, not so earlier we had thought that it was only tier one, but now as we are moving ahead, we are seeing that it's tier two and tier three. They are also participating in this as much as possible. Um, Average household spends are also increasing. Earlier, it was only on occasions, like we also, we all have spent on our childhood, like going out for restaurants was only for occasions and special days. But now people want to spend on going out. I mean, it is becoming a trend, right? It is becoming a part of our lives. Um so if we have to talk about why Done Biryani, right? So these uh, this brand comes with a very rich experience in this whole of F&B sector, and they are very well reputed in Karnataka. So that is a very, very huge plus point. In fact, we have great celebrity support as well. I mean, there is always, if you see, they will always find some. These guys basically in the newspapers, there'll be always some celebrity spotting happening in some of their outlets here. They have very great reviews on social media platforms. They keep social media marketing is the forte. You would definitely spot influencers and some reviewers on their outlets. They use 100% natural products, so that is definitely a plus point. Also, they have great packaging knowledge. I mean, the whole Donne concept of the unique concept of serving this dish in a Donne, which is it's not a, so it is environment friendly, and it helps that sustainability as well. So that packaging also comes into the picture. Um, yeah. So now, moving ahead to the sectors of the food industry. If we look at the complete industry, we can divide the whole industry into organized and unorganized. Keeping organized into mind, so we have either standalone restaurants or food chain segment. Chain segment includes all our QSRs, our club kitchen, pubs, bars, lounges, casual dining restaurants, cafes and tea, and fine dining restaurants. Yeah. So, we are coming back to the trends of urban community. Thanks. So there are few trends in the service industry which definitely has moved people to take interest in this sector. As I mentioned before that earlier, the increment in the whole segment has has got us a CAGR of at least 7%. Also, the increment in the digital channel has increased a lot. So restaurants should go for definitely having more digital presence, like probably Swiggy and Zomato are also good options. Um, After pandemic, we have seen at least 35% of increment in the takeout. Also, value perception. So overall value perception of going out and eating outside is definitely what people are craving, and obviously we need good quality food at economic prices. Which this brand serves. Yeah, so these are some of the trends that is going on the market, which is helping us ahead. So if we see category wise, casual dining is at 1.9% currently, which was at two. If you see 2014, it was 0.4, which has increased drastically among the in the span of 10 years. Quick dining, quick services, QSRs have also increased a lot. Uh, Fine dining restaurants have probably are at the same pace, but if we see QSRs and CDR has increased tremendously. So, if we see the market segmentation, the F&B market segmentation, 46% is QSR, casual dining is at 32%, fine dining is at 12%, cafes are at 7% because obviously it is not yet, there. I mean, people have not acquired it too much right now. I mean, still it is famous in tier one, I guess. And there are other outlets are at 3%. And if we see the segmentation on the base of cuisine, we have um, pizza and fast food at, so if we include burgers and sandwiches also, we have around 50 to 60%, the majority of the percentages by these brands. We have Indian ethnics in 15%. Uh, Chicken oriented food, we among the all the others, it is again at 15%, and we have others in 13%. Um, so, um, so what is the current trend which is motivating people to go out, right? In fact, this is not only in India. If we see the eating frequency per month, um, it is increased to 8 to 10%, 8 to 10 times a month in India, 28 times in Singapore, and 56 times in Thailand. So it is definitely increasing on a daily basis. Uh, Demographic shift also is one of the factors. Working population, which is again 25 to 54 years of people who are working and do not have that kind of capacity to go only for the home food. They have to go rely on these kind of factors. They have to rely on outlets and other facilities. Um, also this is a trend, right? I mean, people rather spend, I mean, it is not only in a particular age group. We can see this in all the age groups, like millennials and Gen Zs. They would like to go for eating out and then spending their time in that way, right? Also, disposable income, people are having, people nowadays, they would want to spend that kind of, money on these things, right? I mean, earlier it was, it's not the case right now. So we will look at some of the influencing factors that is helping F&B sector, and particularly uh, the F&B and the CDR and QSRs outlets. Social media buzz. So if we go outside now, even in any good place, I think once in 10 times you would definitely spot a social media guy vlogging at the restaurant, or putting it in their social media, right? Because they are again following the trend. And Swiggy and Zomato also put a lot of factors into this. So digitalization of has helped a lot. I mean, people now are ordering foods on a daily basis, and they also, at the same time, they also want to try diverse set of cuisines. If, let's say, if there is someone who is interested only in let's say ethnic food, or let's say something which is not what they regularly eat, they would definitely go and try for other cuisines as well. Demography also comes into the picture. People, young population now are trying to have multiple other so this is basically becoming their spending trend, right? So some of other factors would include, um, so yeah, so this is one of the factors that has come up to uh, have a boom in the F&B sector. Now, coming to the business proposals, we have the unit franchisee outlet available and the master franchisee. The investment that Donne Biryani is looking at is 35 lakhs, where the franchisee could be 14 lakhs. The payback period we are expecting around 15 to 17 months, considering the popularity of the brand. The return of investment is more than 100% within 5 years. Area we need is 1,000 square feet, and they're looking at pan-India expansion. Considering that we have already covered majority of the sector in the south, we already have 18 outlets, and we are looking for a lot more. For master franchise, we are looking at around 1.25 CR. The payback period is around 2 years, and again, the ROI anticipated is more than 100% in 5 years. The area required would be anything 1,000 plus. Expansion plan is again pan-India for master franchisee as well. So for inception cost, we're looking at around 35 lakhs, which so we are looking at the FOFO model. For the area of 1,000 square feet, we can accommodate any restaurant having a 40 number of seats. Um, Average order value that they have is currently 300. Dine-in revenue, which they perceive is 79%. Average ticket size for takeaway is 300. Um, Takeaway revenue also is at 21%. So if you see the sales, per day sales, they are at booming 44,000. The expenses would include royalty cost, that is 5%, and this is for unit franchisee. Employee cost is around 13%, food cost is 35%, packaging cost is at 2%. Rent, we can expect around 18% of the expenses. Operating expenses is 4%, marketing expenses is 3%. So total we are expecting around 13 is what we have calculated. We are looking at an ROI of 111% at a 5 years time. So payback period is again is around 2 years. So 1.5 is what we can think of. 17 months for master franchise. So we are looking at one master franchisee and 30 unit franchisees. Agreement period is again 10 years. Payback is 2 years. Royalty share is 50%. Up to 10 units, we're looking at 60% of franchisee fee sharing, and after 10 units, it is 50%. So, coming to what is the ideal franchisee profile? We have anyone who is looking into and willing to invest in this into this industry, into this very lucrative F&B industry, the location should be in an area which has a good footfall area, so probably in a good commercial area. This brand definitely has a lot of scope to grow a lot. I mean, this is just the start. So anyone which has an idea of not even stopping to just one probably would go for this. Local investors, so we are looking for people who are more and more invested in you know going more deep into the culture. um, Definitely go for multi units and investors having capability to develop territory. So basically, yeah. So the idea is to, since the expansion plan is more, so not stopping to one single outlet. Um. So yeah. So but in,
So we have also put some pictures of the stores. Uh, so the founders are always very, very into, they you would always again find them here in some of these spots. There are a lot of celebrity, so they are very strong in their promotional activities. This is one of the best parts. Many actors and other celebs of the industry have been spotted, and they few of them are also the brand ambassadors of the brand. They have been awarded into a lot of and they have been called as judges into a lot of shows and events. So that way, this brand is always in the news. Um, so I think they also had one of the national awards, which was most promising quick service biryani chain in the year 2022. And yeah, I mean, one of the so Mr. Sachin Gowda and Varun Gowda, so they have been also been a part of many events. If we see the customer testimonies, good ratings and reviews always on the Google and other review platforms. Coming to the support, we have smooth functioning. So they have always helped in the smooth support of the setup and selection. They would be helping finding of the right location and the setup, training of the employees and the staff, because these guys come with that kind of experience. Equipments, so detailed list of equipments would be provided, and the good vendors for it. The process management, the inventories, employees, and performance would be measured, and they would be helping you with everything. All the operations of so they have a checklist, definitely, to operate in a certain way, and they would definitely understand facilitation. So there'll be R&D going on, and they will help you with increasing that all the time. Advertising and promotions. So as you would have seen that they're always very active in this, because right now, since we are in this digital age, advertising and media is the most important thing, and they are up in it. Brochures, pamphlets, banners, whatever would be needed, they would be providing that on an actual cost basis. PR coverage, so they do this all on brand level. So this outlet also would be covered. Print, outdoor, electronic media. So a lot of digital marketing campaigns also would be happening on a very regular basis. So this is what we have. Thank you for all for joining, and you can let me know in case if you have.
Of course, thank you so much, Ruchika, for taking us through the brand journey. Yep. Am I audible? Ruchika, am I audible? Ruchika, am I audible? Yes, no? Ruchika, am I audible? Ruchika, am I audible? Yes, no? Ruchika, I can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Thank you so much, Mahadevan sir. All right, thanks so much for confirming. I'm really sorry. There seems to be some problem with the with I guess with the internet, or maybe with the system. All right, so yeah, talking about the Donne Biryani. Thank you so much for explaining everything, right? But yes, of course, this is one of this can be one of a very good choice for those who are looking for biryani business. Uh, I mean, this opportunity is available, I guess, across India. Ruchika, in case if someone is looking for outside, Karnataka, will they be
Hmm?
able to buy this business?
Yes, yes, they are looking at so the major expansion plan is in Pune and Tamil Nadu is what they are looking at, but they are looking for options. So north and south is what we are looking at currently.
Right. In fact, if you talk about this biryani, I mean, this biryani is entirely different. Be it a rice, be it the spices, be the cooking method or the serving style. Entirely, I mean, everything is different, right? The kind of support that this brand is providing to all the investors is again very good, right? So it is really a very renowned brand in terms of not only in terms of support and the visibility across the Karnataka. This can be considered as one of the best option in case if you want to go into the F&B business, especially with the biryani. So Donna Biryani is, is very famous in Karnataka and nearby cities. The best part of this biryani is that its authenticity, simple and the flavor, right? That is what the best part is. They have a professional management team with very rich experience, right? Who can help um, you know can help you throughout the business. Affordability and quality product is also one of the USP. If you would have gone through with the price list, the menu price, the price was also very much affordable, right? They have a dedicated market and social media team who will always be there for your help. Again, uh, Ruchika talked about celebrities, so that is also a very good part, right? Lots of celebrities keep on visiting their restaurants, and they also part of the promotions. If you talk about the ingredients, they use 100% natural products, and of course they have a very good in-depth packaging knowledge, which is a very good part. Return, if you talk about the returns, of course, it has a very fast returns, 111% of return. That's again a very good part. In case if you would like to, go for it, they will help you with the site selection. They will also help you with the, site feasibility approval and study also, setup costs, interior architecture and the branding, support chain management, technical support, all the supports that you will be getting from this particular brand. I would request, in case if you will have any question, you please put into the Q&A box so that Ruchika can help you with the answers. And so, Ruchika, have you been to this outlet? Any outlet of this particular brand? Did you
Yes,
get
I
any
have.
chance to visit?
In fact, before coming, and getting this brand, I have been to one of these outlets. I think they have one in MG Road also. I think they have one. I'll just check. But yeah, I've definitely been. And most of the times I prefer online as well. So
And how
Lot
was
of
your
things to
experience,
see.
by the way, in terms of taste, or in case if you visited any store?
So experience again, customer service is definitely is one of the things, and so I like a little bit of spicy food, and since one of their most selling product is the chili biryani that they have, that which is mixed with the herbs. So I like food with that kind of flavor. So yeah, that was definitely a thumbs up for me.
Okay. Do they require any such kind of experience when it comes to buying this business? Like, do I need to have prior experience working in F&B or?
So it is again not a compulsion, because since the brand is established, I mean it was established in 2018. So the owner of the brands, they themselves have that kind of experience. So even if somebody who is, so definitely if they have an experience, it will be a huge plus point. But if not, then the support is there to make them understand about it, and they uh, since the if you see the menu, it is very clear, and it is very balancing. So it's not
Mhm.
something that they have to deal with a lot of stuff. I mean, it's not very heavy, right? So there are very few categories, but those categories will serve you right, is what I think.
That's perfect. All right. So, in case viewers, in case if you have any question, you can put it in the Q&A box, or you can raise your hand. I'll try. If you, we will allow you to speak. So, Ruchika, in case if we do not have any question, then let's wrap up this session. And I would like to thank you for being available for the best presentation. I would also like to thank all the viewers who joined us for this webinar. And I would, request you, in case if you have any question, you can put it on the Q&A box. If not, then I would also request you to please post all your, in case if you have any question, if you want to have a one-on-one discussion with maybe Ruchika or the brand, you can call us at 9717663838, or you can write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. Ruchika, I would request you to please put your number in the chat box so
Sure.
that it can be shared with everyone.
So I'll
All right,
just share
so
my email ID as well in case.
you may. Okay, so if anyone in Bangalore or in Karnataka would like to get in touch with Ruchika regarding this brand, she's available on her phone number as well as on the on her email ID. In case if you want to contact us on our centralized number, that is 9717683838, or you can write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. So, guys, that's it for the day. We will again come up with a new brand tomorrow. On Monday at 12 o'clock, and we will explore another business opportunity. Till then, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Have a nice day. Thank you.